Have you ever wondered, what is a day in the life of a politician like? And we see all these politicians on TV, they're all polished, they're all dressed perfect, they got the makeup right, they know how to say the sound bites, they got all going on. But how did they get there? Like, what happened in the beginning? How did they start? There's got to be a grassroots effort, right? Things start somewhere. So today, we're going to find out just exactly what happens. A day in the life of a campaign. And today, my campaign guest is going to be Melissa Freitag. She is running for state representative in the districts of Falmouth that covers also Martha's Vineyard and Nantucket. So we're going to talk to her today. What is it like, a day in the life? She has a full-time job, she has a career, she has other things in her life that she devotes her time to, but yet campaigning is her #1 goal right now. So we're going to see exactly what happens in a day in the life. So here we are with Melissa Freitag. We are on the ferry to Martha's Vineyard. It's bright and early, Saturday morning. Everyone's hanging out, sleeping in, having coffee on the porch. But not Melissa.
No, not I.
So today we're going to find out, and not I, exactly. Today we're going to find out what actually happens in a day in the life of a campaign. Okay, now I want to introduce Duncan. Duncan is working with Melissa on this campaign. Duncan is, what exactly are you doing today? Tell us.
I'm helping hand out flyers.
Okay.
Maybe not flowers.
Flowers would be good too.
Okay, nice too.
To prospective constituents.
I don't think so.
No.
Oh, so you guys know each other since when you were little?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We grew up down the street from each other, and he's now in West Falmouth. I'm in West Falmouth too.
And how did you meet up again in the current day?
You know, I met his parents when I was collecting signatures for nomination papers. I saw his father. I said, "Are you Mr. Cook?" It was, and it was just really kind of funny to realize that everybody sort of moves around together.
Yes, exactly. So that's great, because now you've come back to town. Duncan is supporting this, and all your, I'm sure, friends and family are going to be in support of Melissa's campaign as well. Hopefully. All right. We're going to go find out what else Duncan does.
Okay.
I'm sure Duncan does a lot. Let's go find out.
Okay, bye.
Hi, I'm Nicole. How are you? Nice to meet you. This is Hillary, everyone. This is our liaison on Martha's Vineyard. Let's see what Hillary does.
What does Hillary do?
Oh, well, I try to work on meet and greets and get the word out about Melissa. I hand out the stickers, the pencils, the bumper stickers. I tell everyone how smart and great she is.
Excellent.
Oh, and the signs.
Oh, and the signs. I'm very excited about the signs to be coming, and I'm going to try to get them covering the island.
All right, awesome. Let's go see some of the signs. Let's go see what we do.
Okay,
let's do it. Melissa walks up to anybody and everybody. Hi, do you vote on the island? Okay, this takes a lot of work. I want to know why Melissa does this on a Saturday. What motivates her to do this? Like every Saturday, week after week after week, all summer long?
This is a really important position.
Yeah.
There are only 160 state representatives up in Boston.
Yeah.
There's 40 senators. And, my whole life I've studied economics and politics and history, and I've taught and I've served communities. Served kids and parents on the Cape.
Yeah.
I've always served my communities in the town halls, whether it was on the finance committee or the community preservation committee, or volunteering with the water quality task force and getting my samples so that we could help save saltwater ponds in Orleans.
Yeah.
And we need people who have always been following the issues to be up on Beacon Hill.
Yeah.
We also need people though who can write and research and read and represent and advocate for the people. And as a teacher, that's what I do all the time.
Anyway.
I mean, I write lectures every week. I present well, it's not death by PowerPoint, but it's PowerPoint presentations all the time.
Well, I was going to say, who is going to buy affordable housing in Nantucket? Does that even exist? I mean, that sounds like an oxymoron.
The market rate for an affordable unit in Nantucket is $419,000.
Okay, I guess we're not moving to Nantucket very soon.
But there are thank goodness groups on the islands that are trying to build housing that are priced for people earning even actually 50% of the median income, 80% of the median income.
Yeah, you would think that that's essential.
Yeah, and actually it's nice here on the vineyard. The affordable housing that's being built is being built green.
That's
all
amazing.
LEED certified affordable housing.
That's
I wish we had
excellent. That's
time
very good
today
to know.
to go to Edgartown. There's a lovely road called Jenny Way. The Jennies donated 5 acres of their land to the town and said, we want affordable housing in our backyard.
Wow. And they want it to be green.
And they wanted it to be green.
That's awesome.
And so Jenny Way is a single-family development. It's a development of single-family houses.
Yeah.
Believe it earned LEED Platinum certification. Some of the houses did. They've got solar power. They've got, they're all situated so that they face the sun properly.
Oh, that's excellent.
Plus all the non-toxic building components in them. If you think about it, affordable housing needs to be affordable to live in too.
Absolutely. To heat a house like that, just the maintenance of a house like that alone could be prohibitive.
Yeah, and then if you think about it, the fact that it has non-toxic ingredients in the house, you'll have fewer medical bills.
Yeah.
Your energy bills will be more affordable because, of course, you're using renewable energies.
Yeah.
But I've often wondered this 40B legislation that we have that
I
allows
wanted
people
to ask you about that.
That allows people to build densely or against zoning regulations in towns. I'd like to see towns have a little more say in what's actually being developed in their lands.
Yeah.
And I think that one mandate that we should be able to make is that 40Bs should be 40G, as in green.
Yes. Now, what about 40R? What does that exactly relate to?
40R is a rule, a regulation that was developed around the same time as 40B, which was written in the 60s actually.
Oh my God.
It allows towns to quickly restructure their zoning laws to allow denser housing in town centers.
I see.
So that you can have apartments over shops and things like that.
And how do you feel about that? Like, what is your representation on that?
Well, of course, I'm supposed to represent what the constituents believe, but I think that yes, it's called smart growth.
Are you in support of smart growth, or
Absolutely.
are you trying to
absolutely.
change what that looks like?
No, smart growth should indeed happen. Smart growth means that if you're going to build anything, it should be near a transportation hub. It should be near where people need to go so that they don't have to get in their cars and drive to the center of town to go
One
shopping.
thing that I have heard from tourists about Falmouth is the lack of transportation for the public. And I know that's a
It
tough
exists.
one.
It exists.
It
It
exists. And it's
exists.
like the bus comes every, how often?
I don't know.
I know. And in a town like Falmouth, I know you can buy a biodiesel. I use biodiesel in my car.
You can use it in your house too. We got biodiesel for our home heating oil just recently.
Did you really?
That's nice.
So soybean oil.
I'm not exactly sure what kind it is. It costs a whole 20 cents more per gallon than standard oil, and it's more
basically smells
efficient.
like a soy burger.
Yeah, and it's more efficient. I haven't turned on my heater yet.
Oh, you haven't?
No,
Well, I use it in my car. It's the best way to go. I don't know
That's
why
great that you do.
everyone isn't using it.
Well, I wish that I could have found a diesel when I had to replace my last car.
It's hard. It is hard to get
I
one
still
in
drive
Massachusetts.
a compact standard, but we'll be able to get diesels soon again.
Oh,
and we
good.
can all
Is that
go buy a
something you
diesel.
can impact? Can you
Absolutely.
change that?
Well, you know what,
That's
though?
huge, everybody. Biodiesel is efficient. It's effective. It's the way to go.
I think
And we
people-
need more diesel engine cars.
I don't
in
think
this
people
state.
realize that they can actually take their standard diesel car and actually, without any conversion,
modifications, that's
without any
right.
modifications,
Yep.
run it on vegetable oil.
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
that's
it's
exactly what I've
wonderful,
done.
and I think everyone should be doing that down to a certain temperature. Have you heard of the Falmouth Climate Action Team?
No, I haven't. What is that
The
about?
Falmouth Climate Action Team is a group of citizens in town who are determined to have Falmouth uphold its energy initiatives. We actually have a climate action plan in Falmouth, and Falmouth belongs to a group called ICLEI, which is an international consortium of cities and towns that are committed to reducing their carbon consumption and their carbon output.
And that's international.
It's international.
Oh,
London
interesting.
belongs, Milan belongs. I mean,
excellent.
there's a lot of cities and towns.
And Falmouth is a member of
Falmouth
this?
is a member of it. Nantucket just joined a few weeks
progressive
ago.
we are in Falmouth. Don't you love
It's
it?
great.
I
I'd
love
like to
it.
see the rest of the vineyard towns join, and
Yes.
I'd also like to see the rest of the towns in Massachusetts join.
And is that something as state representative you would have influence on?
You know, it's a matter of educating people about it,
Yes.
by talking to other state representatives about the existence of this group that actually comes to your town and helps you run an energy audit.
Yep.
It assesses everything that you use
For
and
free,
then,
or
for
is this-
free,
oh,
and
really?
it helps you set goals. Well, first of all, our university system, the Mass University system,
Yes.
is being funded right now at 1991 levels, and we're in 2008
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. How
I
do
mean,
you change that?
you know, you have to once you're on the inside, you can actually see where the budget is.
And
where
can you
it's
have
being-
influence on that? Is
Oh,
that
absolutely. That's what the state representatives do. Now,
excellent.
one of my issues actually with the State House right now is that since the Finneran administration, the budgetary process in the House of Representatives has been a closed-door process.
Yes,
and
I was
that really,
reading about that on your website.
That really irritates me.
And is that
actually.
the case with all the states in the country?
Oh, absolutely not. I mean,
Oh.
anyone who works for a town committee knows that we have to follow open meeting law.
And that means that you have to post when you have your meetings. They have to be open to the public. People who want to come can come and listen.
This is just a job.
That's right.
The job is for all of you out there,
and that's what Melissa wants to do. She wants to serve to meet the needs of the constituents, and that's what's so awesome, is that you really are willing to listen to everyone, what they need and what they want to do.
It's just a 6-month job application process, that's all.
Just the 6 months, that's all. Just a million interviews. 12,000, 20,000, whatever many approval interviews you need to go through.
You know, I think I need about 12 to 15,000 votes to do this for Falmouth and the islands.
All right, we're going to get those votes. We definitely will. Now, I just
want... Thank you for your support in November.
Absolutely. November 4th, everybody, get out there and vote. It is our right. It is our opportunity to voice our choices, and that's the time to do it. Now we want to find out a little bit more about Melissa. We're going to get to do some fun things that Melissa does on her off time. Very little off time that she has, as we can see. But we're going to find out later on what she does and how she does it. And we're going to enjoy a couple of other outings and come on back and we'll see exactly what that is.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Melissa.
Thank you, Nicole.
Welcome back to Area Code 508. So today we're going to find out what else Melissa Freitag does on her spare time. Of course, politicians have a lot of spare time, right? Well, here we are at Coonamessett Farm. It is a gorgeous day in Falmouth. It's a beautiful farm. We see that they have all kinds of organic vegetables here. They have sustainable energy. There's a wind turbine here. They have gorgeous vegetables. We saw a cucumber this big. I swear it was this big. And I mean, the pumpkins, forget about it. This is amazing. So we're going to find out today why this is so beautiful. How did it become this way? Melissa's going to tell us what it is about this farm that makes it special. And we're going to hear about her platform, her views on sustainable energy, and how we can increase the use of renewable and reusable energy on the Cape, which we really need to do more of. But we need to learn about it. So today we're going to find out about it. So come on, let's go pick some, I don't know, eggplants, zucchinis, cucumbers. Let's see what they have. It's fall. Let's go see what it is. I heard it's a newly laid egg. Okay, I know you can't tell, but it smells real funky in here.
It smells like chickens.
Chickens. Oh, look at, oh my God, we have a real egg. Is it warm?
Yeah, it is.
Let me see. Oh,
you know, when I was
oh my
in high
God,
school,
it's really warm.
When I was in high school, I went on an egg strike because I worked in a barn when I was in high school. I mucked stalls every weekend for riding privileges and stuff. Yeah, but we had a lot of chickens in the barn, and they'd lay eggs everywhere. They laid eggs in the hay mangers. They laid eggs in the side of the.
And you refused to eat them?
I saw them being laid.
Oh, it was like their little baby.
No, it was like, I can't believe that people eat these things. But eggs are wonderful, especially freshly laid eggs.
I think organic eggs are supposed to be great. I heard they're awesome.
They are, and this is ours now. We get to keep them.
We get to keep the egg.
First is we need to go get our little bucket.
Okay.
To put our produce into.
Excellent. Like that bucket? Oh.
Yeah, like that. Some of them do.
Yeah. Wow, look at that.
There we go, a little bit
That's
broccoli.
Fresh broccoli. I have never seen that
perfect because
it's organic.
Well, it's local.
It's
locally
local.
grown. It's not commercially grown.
What does that mean? These are edible flowers?
These are edible flowers.
Edible flowers, you guys. This is cool. Oh. Oh. Oh, look at that.
Pretty.
Eat it right now?
Sure.
You don't have to wash it?
It's got rain dew on it.
Let me see. Wow.
Mmm.
Oh my God, that is so good.
It'll be a little peppery at the end.
Oh,
like arugula.
Love this. Wow. Oh my God, the carrot is hiding in the dirt.
Oh, come on, Nicole, you really are a city girl.
I've never seen anything like this in my life.
Okay.
This is how carrots grow.
This is Vegetables 101, Nicole.
Thank you.
I've learned throughout the process of the morning that Nicole really is a city girl.
I'm a city girl.
I've never been to a garden
I've never been to a farm.
So wait, you want to see that the carrot is sticking its little head up out of the dirt, okay? Yep.
Oh my God, look at this.
There's
got a whole carrot.
We'll give it to the horses later.
Yes, the horses. I want to eat this.
Oh, okay.
We can't give it to the horses. That's gorgeous. This is incredible. It's really deep in there.
You gotta dig it out. Get your nails dirty. Come on.
This is so funny. Wow.
Dig around
No, okay, I'm gonna keep wiggling. Oh my God, look at that. That is the cutest thing I have ever seen. Really?
Yeah.
That is amazing. Oh my God. I mean, this is just incredible. No, I won't put it back.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick its neighbor.
Oh, okay. These salad leaves are growing without soil.
These are baby salads. Oh my God, look at it. Hello, I'm a salad. One day you will eat me. That is the cutest thing. Wow.
These
So
are
they're growing
without
in water.
soil. They're growing in water.
Wow. Oh my God.
Look at that.
Wow.
What do you do with your leaves?
Well, what I do is I cut them from this part to that, and I slice them up like so that they're all shredded up into little lengths this big, and I put it into my seaweed salad vineyard sound for our area, the federal government.
For Horseshoe Shoals, for the Cape Wind Project.
Yeah. It's in the hands of the federal government. That's interesting.
The decision is in the hands of the federal government. I believe it will pass, and ultimately it will be a boon for the region.
Really?
Yeah.
Melissa, this has been an awesome day. Thank you so much.
It's just the morning. There's so much
There's
more
so much more to do.
today.
I don't know how you do it all. Fresh flowers, we got leeks, we got carrots. Now I know where carrots come from. We got duck eggs. That I'd love to taste. This has been fantastic. We've learned so much about sustainability. We've learned about a green environment, buying local. These pumpkins are grown right here in Falmouth. This is at Coonamessett Farm.
Right there in the field.
It's incredible. Everything they have here is just gorgeous. It's fresh. And thank you for showing me all this. I got dirt under my nails.
Well, you know, it's a great way to relax and just to reconnect with nature and to meditate usually. Yes. Not teaching people how to dig up carrots.
But I can see how it is very grounding and very peaceful out there. And it's quiet, it's beautiful. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Now I know we're going on to do something else that you love to do. All right, we're going to find out what that is in just a moment. Okay. And tell me where we are here, why we're here. Tell me what you love about it.
We're at a friend's house right now, and I'm here actually to muck the stalls and groom the horses for her.
Muck the stalls. We're going to find out what mucking is.
Yeah.
I think I might have worn the wrong clothes for mucking.
Rule number 1 for barns is you don't wear clean clothes. You don't wear white clothes.
I didn't know.
Now I've got bleach stains on my clothes. You wear old clothes.
Okay. Well.
But that's okay. You didn't know. You're a city girl.
I didn't know. I'm a city girl.
Yeah. No, but I grew up with horses, and I'm an avid rider, and I haven't had a horse in a gazillion years. Yeah. And I've always worked for riding privileges, shall we say. Riding is only 10% of the effort of having a horse.
Oh my God.
It's the romantic
That's the
part,
fun
quote
part.
unquote. Yeah, but it's only 10% of it, and there's a lot of labor involved. And
so today we're going to find out what happens behind the scenes. I didn't even know what's back there. Well, we're going to find out. We're going to look in the stalls. We're going to see how the horses sleep and where they live and how they eat and other things.
And this is a labor of love. I don't do this for cash. I do this for riding privileges.
Wow, that's really cool. All right, so let's check it out. Let's see how it goes.
Any girl, she wants a pony when she's a little girl.
That's true. I always wanted a Palomino.
Yeah, no, I was fortunate enough that when I was really young, my mother had grown up riding.
Yeah.
So, you know, at least, hey, I think if your family understands the sport that you're undertaking, you get a little bit of encouragement.
Sport, yeah, you definitely get some support around that. That's awesome, yeah.
But I grew up in a farming community outside of Boston. You know, all through high school, I worked at the local barn. I mucked stalls every weekend.
Did you?
All through high school. It kept me healthy and, you know, built character. Because, of course, you know, during all those storms that we had in the 70s and 80s, power, you have to lug water, you have to break ice out of the water.
So you really learn a lot about just how, you know, how to care for an animal.
When I was in college, I went to England to visit a friend, and they had horses, and basically I, you know, did the old monastic exchange, labor for board.
Wow, that's awesome.
My duties were to feed the geese, feed the horses, muck the stalls, and exercise the horses in exchange for just having some peace of mind and getting to regroup myself after, you know,
a
little
bit of
trauma
something
there.
Something so difficult.
Your blood pressure drops when you're around them.
It's true. They're so calm.
And you know, I started riding again last year here in Falmouth. I was leasing a horse, but I had an
So
accident.
cute.
I had a bad fall.
Oh.
Fractured my back last winter.
Oh, goodness.
So,
oh, I'm sorry. That's
that
horrible.
was exciting, but
Yeah.
after I recuperated, I leased for another 2 months. But now I'm campaigning, and I don't have time.
No, I know.
So,
So this must be really, just a treat
It
for you to
is.
come
It's
and
nice to be able to come over and muck a stall, and then eventually, when I have time, go for a ride.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Well,
So
let's
we'll
see what
groom and muck.
mucking is. Grooming and mucking. Let's see what that's all about. Okay, now we're going to learn about mucking a stall.
You really don't want to see this, folks.
Oh,
You all know what it is.
well,
It's a lot of labor. That's all.
Hmm.
Every day.
woo. Okay, well, let us know when you're done. So do the horses sleep in their little stall every night?
Yeah, if the weather's fine. Unfortunately, if not every barn has a lot of turnout. Near where I grew up, we had a lot of turnout.
What does that mean, turnout?
You can turn them out of their stalls and
Oh.
let them run around.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Are we going to bring the horse back in here? Oh, we're going to groom the horse.
yeah, we'll bring Lucky in and we'll groom him.
Yeah, let's do
And,
that.
and peppermint.
They eat peppermint?
They eat sugar, right?
I don't know. I didn't know that. I thought they eat hay and grass and.
Well, sugar cubes for horses.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Ooh,
No.
watch this.
Oh.
You like that? Ooh.
Aww.
Sometimes they smile and laugh and want more. Huh?
Really?
Is that good?
Did you
Is
like that?
good? What's that all about, huh?
That's a lot
And
of
course,
work
it's
to
muddy
maintain.
outside, and they rolled in the mud. And
Oh really? When they sleep, do they lay down in the stall?
some of them do, not all of them do.
They'll sleep standing up? Should I give it a whirl?
Would you like to give it a whirl? You're more than welcome.
Maybe just one little whirl.
Oh, sorry. You're sure it's not going to be white after this?
No? Okay, well, I might not have the same vim and vigor like you have.
Hey, you
Aww.
want to sort of start from the front and go back?
Okay.
It's like with any animal.
Oh, so that they
Go
know
with
you're
the
there.
coat hair.
Oh, go with the hair.
Well, no,
Woo!
you circle it, but
Oh, you
go
do?
with, yeah. Because this is actually getting out the hairs that he's shedding, even
Right.
though it's fall.
Oh, it's very relaxing. It's like it's like caring for a baby or something.
Yep. And you've got something to focus on, and he can't do it himself.
Right.
They're very dependent upon him.
They really are.
Good luck.
Do they change horseshoes often?
Every 6
Woo!
weeks or so.
Every 6 weeks? You have to
They get new shoes every 6
Oh.
weeks or so.
Oh my, look at all that.
And they're nice expensive shoes too. They cost more than a nice pair of boots.
Those horseshoes cost more than a pair of women's boots?
Yeah.
Clearly, Melissa, you definitely you're like the horse whisperer. Because they just absolutely, oh, see, he just said thank you.
Yeah,
Oh, he's sad?
He said I just found a scrap of carrot on the ground.
Oh.
Aren't you the
Well,
lucky
bye guys. You guys were such fun. All right, we're going to try and visit up in this little tree house so that we could just have a little chat. How about that? Let's check out the tree house. Wait till you see this. All right, Melissa, thank you so much
Oh, it
for
was a pleasure.
sharing your life with us. I'm just thrilled. I had such a great time. I thought I could keep up with Melissa, but I couldn't do it all in one day. So we spent some time together. I feel like we're now really good friends. I know so much about you. Had so much fun on the farm. Picked our dinner and learned how to pick carrots out of the dirt. I mean, that was awesome right there. And then
girl.
I'm a city gal. I didn't know where they came from. And now playing with the horses. It's been an awesome day. Not only that, we spent time with you campaigning. Obviously, we know you're a dynamic woman. You work really hard at this. You're very committed to the town of Falmouth and to be a state representative. And that's not all you do. Can you tell us what else you do in your other time that you're not playing and campaigning?
Well, these moments of respite were really actually quite a pleasure these past few days because, as you said, it took us a couple of days to film this because I do work on the side too,
Yes.
and it's not really on the side. I actually teach history and comparative politics at Cape Cod Community College, which of course includes a hefty dose of economics. And so during the week, not only am I teaching classes out in Hyannis, I have to write my lectures, I have to prepare my presentations.
Yeah,
I
that's
have
a
to
lot.
keep up on research, I have to read The Economist every week, see what's going on in the world.
Absolutely.
And I also work part-time for an architect here in town doing sustainable research.
That's awesome.
Once upon a time I had a little bit of spare time, and so I got that job just because it's the right thing to do.
Because you had a little time.
Yeah, and I believe completely in sustainability.
Yeah, and we've learned that today. And I have just witnessed all the things that you're really passionate about. And thank you. Thank you so much again.
It was a pleasure being here.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. And thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Area Code 508. And look for more episodes coming up really soon.